Hello, and we are back with Resident Evil 5 as the part 2 of my walkthrough. I may have a lot of money, so what I'm going to do, to be fair, is I'll upgrade each parts of these weapons every chapter. That's the closest I could do to being fair, people. I'm sorry. You could shoot those birds, but only one of them will drop money. It's only $50, so it's not really worth it.
Okay.
It's always good to make sure she has a health item so that if you get fucked up, she can help.
Come on.
If you hear any yelling in the background, I'm sorry. People in this fucking trailer park don't know how to shut their mouths. Loud asses. I think we've all lived next to a neighbor or someone who just doesn't know how to be quiet. Hey, don't think that's a ravioli I want. No, thank you. I don't get it. These guys just basically assaulted the dude. Why do you let them escape and not shoot him? Every Resident Evil game has its little flaws. 5 was the last decent one, because then 6 sucked. Okay, well, it didn't suck, but it's like it was directed by Michael Bay, for God's sake. You don't get a lot of action in a Resident Evil game the way they did it. It was wrong. The only thing in that game that fits Resident Evil was Leon's campaign, which is still slightly easy anyway. It's not supposed to be easy. You never want to fight these guys when you have basic gear. Not a good idea. You will die. Yes, Sheba.
Command Kirk. The locals were hostile and we had to use force. We don't have any contingency plans for this situation, do we, Kirk?
Roger on the locals. But your orders still stand.
Was HQ expecting this?
But as I was saying about the other part of the conversation, oh, and little hints, anybody who doesn't know, this is the Executioner's house. If you don't know who the Executioner is, he's the first boss we're going to be fighting shortly. But as I was saying before, ORC was a fun game, but if you wanted to rate it in the way you rate a Resident Evil game, no, it was not anything near the way Resident Evil was. All it did was give a really good background story, and to correct anybody who doesn't know, ORC was not a what-if scenario, because it was true. Okay, the end where you have the choice to kill Leon, that's a what-if, but that level is still part of the story to Resident Evil, because think about it this way. After Resident Evil 2, they were heading down a railroad track, which would mean they go to a set of, a railroad station. That's where it is. It's right after Resident Evil 2 ends. And then the Resident Evil 2 and Dark Side Chronicles helps explain it more.
Come on. Okay.
You grab it.
Roger.
They help explain more that, basically they just explain that the government's the one that picked up Leon and Claire.
What you're talking about. You cannot go to hell!
That is the executioner. The big dude with the axe. He's not nice. If he hits you, you're pretty much fucked. And he's probably the most iconic enemy in the Resident Evil franchise other than the zombies, because he's been in so many of the movies. In games. You want to get Sheva to block this off, and you want to go around and get everything you can. You're going to need all these supplies to fight. But, yeah, Revelations was the most decent one out of the new Resident Evil games for, current and next gen. Revelations and Revelations 2 are the best ones. Okay, now you just gotta fight these assholes off. And when he comes, you want to run up here. Run past these idiots, because you gotta take him out, and he's working because he gives you a $10,000 value ring. The easiest way to kill him is to bomb him. So, we're gonna head back down. Now that he's dead, you can move easy. Okay, that ammo is good.
We've got to look out till Kirk gets here.
Come on, Sheva, come in.